Hello, hello, good night, good evening. Who wants to have a plane here? Who wants to buy a plane? And what about a truck or a tractor? For you to understand the next company that I'm proud to present, last week I received a message from them asking me if I happen to know someone that could be interested in buying a used plane for $5 million. Not a bad start for a startup, right? So I'm proud to present you Arthur Rosenblit from Bidcorp. He will tell you a little bit more about this plane, his company, and how you can start placing your bids on the company, of course.
Thank you very much. Before starting, I would like to thank our mentors, Alexandre Ribeboim, Daniel Simon, Chris Mine, Robert Sheffitz, Paulo Novich, and César Ozaki helped us to get at this moment right now. Thank you very much for your advice. People, I want to ask you, do you know what's the fastest growing industry in Brazil? Construction. Construction is a multi-billion-dollar sector, and from 2005 to 2011, it has grown more than 5 times the national economy, and it's regaining its strength right now. My name is Arthur Rosenblit, and I'm here to present Bidcorp, a company that manages and sells construction surplus assets. We do that by offering a marketplace and all the services necessary so these companies can focus on what they do best. My partner and I have 8 years experience working for the largest construction company in Latin America. And during that period of time, we have identified a serious problem regarding the management of surplus assets. But before that, let me tell you a little bit about the construction cycle for you to understand. We have at least 3 phases: earthworks, building, and completion and delivery. Each one of those phases, they use different equipments and materials. Once a phase is over, those equipments and materials will be either sent to another construction site, or they'll be left idle in a storage. And I'm not talking here only about the used assets, also about the new assets that were bought more than necessary. Assets like cranes, vehicles, tractors, generators, computers, LCDs, furnitures. Again, a lot of value if they're smartly managed and at the right time. But that's not what's happening today. Companies simply don't have the time, and it's not on their core business to deal effectively with their surplus assets. On the other hand, you have an amazing market of individuals, small and medium companies that are looking for those products, especially in a place so expensive like Brazil. So why not bringing these two together in this specialized marketplace? Our solution fills that gap, and this is the face of Bidcorp. I'm telling you how it works. When the asset's no longer needed, Bidcorp will come with all the services necessary to catalog that information, put that information into our platform, and from our platform to thousands and thousands of Brazilian customers. And this is the moment to invest in a business like this. Everyone knows that. This is the country of construction. $43 billion in real estate only in 2011. Programs like the PAC, a program from the government, that will invest $500 billion in infrastructure projects. This money will be used to hire private contractors to put in place projects like hydroelectrical plants, refineries, ports, airports, 2 new million houses from Minha Casa Minha Vida, not to mention, of course, FIFA World Cup 2014, Olympics 2016, only in Barra da Tijuca, 30 new buildings coming to reality to host the athletes. So the number is so staggering that I have to repeat that for you again. $500 billion. What are you expecting? Thank you. Only in new equipments, my friends. Only in new equipments. $100 billion in new investments until 2014. You can see it's very clear that this is the moment. And it's also the moment of sustainability. Bidcorp, it's also a sustainable tool. Proof of that is the prize that we just won as a top startup contributing to eco-intelligent cities. Our revenue model. Our revenue model is based with commissions. So let's say we have a 35,000 product that we have, this is real, in our platform. We can charge commissions from buyers and from sellers. These commissions varies, of course, depending on the asset, but you have a $3,500 revenue. But the best thing, the best news that I want to bring is that with only 3 months operation and a very, very small team and a lot of work, we already have secured more than $25 million in surplus assets. And we have the pleasure to work with various clients, including Odebrecht Equipments, Gafisa, Live Engineering, an arm from Cirela, and we are leading the judicial recovery for Delta Construction. We have competitors. Our competitors are good, but they are auctioneers that went online, and they focus primarily on the selling process. We want to do much more than the selling process. We know that our clients want more. They want the services. They want logistics, warehouse. So our vision comes with a complete surplus management asset to bring to Brazil. With just 2 warehouses, we can expand our reach throughout the Brazilian territory. If we do that successfully, we'll be able to bring the first complete surplus asset to Brazil based in these very successful companies in the United States of America. The first one, Liquidity Services, has $400 million in revenue in 2011. It has 6 warehouses, and it's open at the NASDAQ. Overstock, on the other hand, more focused on B2C, has $1 billion revenue, 2 warehouses, and it's also open in NASDAQ. You can see that we have opportunities to expand this business to a lot of other verticals. And the proof of that, as my mentor told you, when I was coming to this DemoDay event, I received a very pleasant call from a friend from Vale, one of the biggest companies in Brazil, starting a partnership with us and saying that we have this amazing Embraer plane worth $5 million. If you want to go to America in this jet, please talk to me after this. And to do all that, we need a great team. And we have the team. We came from the industry. Myself, I have worked for Odebrecht, 6 years in finance and investment. My partner, Ricardo Salazar, experienced with UBS Investment Bank and also Odebrecht for 8 years. And we have an amazing CTO, 13 years experience, masters in computer science, and project manager at the 2 last companies in Porto Digital. We just had an angel investment, and we are now raising $400,000 to keep our dominant position in this marketing, invest in sales, force, and to increase our product development. Everyone, it's very good to be here. It's a dream to be here. We all dream like entrepreneurs. People say, oh, sometimes you think you can do all this stuff, you're crazy. How come you're leaving your job to go to this amazing adventure? We did. We are doing it. We are very confident. We hope you liked our business. I hope to see you soon. We have what it takes to make this happen. Thank you very much.